So today I'm going to be doing a video on how to install a boost gauge in a PX Ford Ranger. So these are a little bit different than petrol cars when it comes to installing a boost gauge, simply because there's not that many vacuum lines that run off the intake. Turbo Smart make an adapter which you can sandwich in here that you can use as a reference and basically hook up your boost pipe to that and run your tubing from there. I'm going in a different direction. I'm going to be using custom intercooler piping that already has a bung welded in, and I'm going to be referencing the boost from that simply because I want to kill two birds with one stone and replace the intercooler piping with steel piping at the same time. So this is the intercooler piping that I'll be using. You can buy these off eBay. I think they're about 150 bucks delivered to your front door. As you can see, it already comes with a little bung welded in, so that's the reference point that I'll be using for the boost signal. So when you're fitting these intercooler pipes, silicone is going to be your best friend because it's just going to make things so much more easier when it comes to sliding these pipes on. So when it comes to the reference point on the intercooler piping, there's essentially two ways you can go about it. So the first one is just take out the standard bung and you can use this little adapter that comes with the intercooler kit and essentially just screw that straight into the intercooler piping like so, and then just reference a silicone hose straight into that to use as a boost reference. I'm going with a different option. I'm going to be actually using a fitting that comes with the boost gauge kit itself, which is one of these adapters here, and I'll be just screwing that into the intercooler piping. It's obviously the same thread, and then fitting my boost line onto that there. So I'm using just a little bit of low strength thread locker just to give it a bit of a seal. So once you've got that fitting securely in there, I'm going to show you what to do next, and that is we're going to run the boost line through the firewall. And to do that, we're going to be coming over here to this spot sort of down there. So if you bought the Speco boost gauge kit, pipe is actually plastic, so it's pretty strong. It's not like flimsy silicone pipe or anything like that. So this is going to be fairly easy than what you would if you were, using a silicone pipe where it'll probably try and sort of fold in on you when you're pushing it through. But anyway, I'm going to show you how to feed it through. So hopefully my hands don't block this, but don't know if you can see that, but all I'm doing is there's a group of wires that already go through there. So I'm just following that same spot in there and just feeding that hose in through there next to them. So there's enough room there to feed it through. So you shouldn't have too much dramas getting that through. So as you can see there, it's in there and it's gone through. So back inside the car, we're just going to drop the glove box down, which is quite simple. Just push these two sides in and push down, and it'll fold down like so. All right, so hopefully my head's not in the way, but if you stick your hands in there, you should be able to find your boost line, which there it is right there. So now I'm back at the front of the car again, just going to be connecting my boost line with the little fitting I got on the intercooler piping there. And the kit that I'm using comes with all the little attachments that you need for that, so I'm just fitting all that now. I'm going to be sticking that in there like so. And screwing that on. So I just thought I'd point out something that's pretty crucial. Your standard boost gauge kit's only going to come with about 2 meters worth of piping. For this Ford Ranger, we're probably looking at we need somewhere around between 2.5 to 3.5 meters. So I've got this silicone tubing here that I've also purchased. This is 3mm silicone tubing, and all I'm going to do is just connect that up there like that, zip tie that, and then run the extended bit that I need all the way up to the boost gauge to where I'm going to mount it. So next up, I'm going to be running this boost reference tube up under the dash there. So I'm going to be feeding my boost reference line right down through the back there. And it should make its way down through the other side, hopefully. So here is the boost reference tube coming through the other side. Just going to tighten all the slack that's in it. I think that's just about it. Oh, there we go. No, there's more. I think that's it. So I just thought I'd quickly mention where I've got this gauge mounted now. It's only going to be a temporary location. I will do a video eventually of a properly mounted pillar gauge pod with a boost and an EGT gauge connected together. This is just temporarily for the next couple of videos that I got going, because I want to have the boost gauge right next to the tacho for a bit of a comparison on the next couple of performance mods that I'll be doing and see how the car responds to them. So that is the gauge fully installed now, ready to go take it for a test drive.
wanna be your star tonight. You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun